my name is Jackie Kirkup. Welcome to Spotlight on Souris. It is Thursday, February the 8th, 2024. This evening I have with me Heather Williams, the chairperson of the Souris District Arts Council. Welcome, Heather.
Thank you for having us.
Well, it's great to see you and nice to see you and catch up with what's going on in the Arts Council. So
right.
I know you had an event planned this evening, but we've had not the best weather, so
No.
maybe you could tell us a little bit about what was going to be happening.
We were going to have a trivia night and have it a little competition at the Legion, and we're very pleased with the number of people that had already signed up. But with the weather the way it is, we thought, no, we'll put it off till next Thursday, which will be February the 15th
Okay.
at 7 o'clock. And it's $10 entry fee for each person on teams of 4.
Okay. Do you have to come in a team of 4, or can
No.
you just come on your own and
Come
get
on your own and we'll
put up
match
with
you
someone?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
So is there still room to
Lots
come?
of room.
Okay, perfect.
Lots of room.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, it really is. Apparently this is a very popular thing to do, and we thought, it's a little bit different for us. It's a little bit of a fundraiser, and plus it exposes people more to our organization. So
Absolutely, it
that's
does. And the Legion is a nice facility to have
Yes.
an event like something
Exactly,
like this.
and the Legion ladies sponsor us financially, and so we are very pleased to be able to hold our event there, so.
Oh, that's great.
That's
I
great
know
to
a
hear.
ladies group that I belong to had planned to come
Yeah,
this evening, and so I was quite looking forward to trivia night, but I was also a little bit nervous
Yes.
because I
I know.
already thinking about what kinds of questions you were going to stump us all on. But it's looking like most of our group's going to be able to come next week, so.
Oh, good,
Yeah, so I'm looking
good.
forward
Oh.
to the trivia night,
Yeah.
so yeah,
I think it's
good
gonna be fun.
for your group, just another new and different thing coming to the
Yes.
community for people to
Mhm.
try, so.
Yeah, we have some new members on our board, and so they have all kinds of ideas, and it's just so refreshing
Isn't it?
to
Yeah,
have that.
yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
It's-
awesome.
Yeah.
So trivia night, but then you
Mhm.
also have another event coming up quite quickly here in
Yes.
February on the 22nd. So
Yes.
tell us about that
Okay.
show.
And that's the Rural Manitoba Theatre Centre Rural Tour.
Okay.
And so I was just checking their information today. Corey Wojcik is he will be the main fellow. And it's called Mixtapes from My Mum. And so apparently he found these tapes of his mother's. And so I printed off some of the songs that he comes with a 4-piece band.
Okay.
And so like Twist and Shout.
Oh, fun. I know that one.
Yeah. Always on My Mind is another one. These boots are made for walking. Should I stay? Should I go? Move it on over. Show me the way, little things. Black Magic Woman. So different.
Yes, for
things.
sure.
Yes, and I think he does a fair bit of maybe storytelling in between kind of thing, you know. So I think it'll be really entertaining.
I think so.
And it sounds like it's like quite a variety of music, so it should appeal to a lot of people.
Yes,
And-
sure sounds like it. I'm
Yes.
excited to be
Yeah.
possibly coming.
Mhm.
Where is this event? When and where is this
Yeah,
event held at?
It's Thursday the 22nd, and it's at the Avalon Theatre.
Okay.
They really love our Avalon Theatre. It's easy to load in and load out. There's so much equipment even for a one-man show and a band. And so they really like that, and the acoustics and everything are just wonderful in there. And the seating is so comfortable now. And,
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
It's very enjoyable to go to
and
an
we
event
have
there.
a good association with the Avalon Theatre, so it makes our job that much easier too.
Right. It's so nice to see community groups,
Yeah.
you know, working together and helping each
Yes.
other out. And so,
Yes.
yeah, it's quite a
Yeah.
nice
Mhm.
thing to see in the community.
And we decided that, you know, anytime we're, at least at this point, anytime we're at the Avalon, we're going to do popcorn for our treat for the
Perfect, and how fitting.
audience.
Yes,
Exactly,
yes, that's what I want when I go to a
Yeah.
theater. Movie,
Yeah.
show, like any kind of, I think of all the events as a show to
Exactly.
me. So, yeah,
Yeah.
popcorn is always a nice treat.
Yes, and this tour, it goes to 21 different communities in rural Manitoba, so that they go all the way from southern Manitoba all the way up to Flin Flon, Snow Lake, those kind
Wow.
of places. So they do, and they do it sort of back to back every day. They might have the odd day off, but very rarely, so.
Yeah. Wow.
Get through the tour.
It's a hard gig, I
It
think.
is.
To be doing your singing and storytelling and
Every night.
acting and doing all sorts of
Yeah,
things, so,
and break
yeah.
down your sets and take them with you and set them up again the next day.
Mhm.
And because they roll into town about 1:30 in the afternoon, and we need about 7 people, usually men if possible, to help load the stuff in.
Okay,
And so they tell us what to do and where to put it and how to do it. So anyway,
and I know your group is always very good at taking out these people, say for a nice
Yes.
supper or lunch, or depending on kind of
Yes.
the day, and
Mhm.
showcasing Souris and making sure they get to see the bridge
oh
and,
yes,
you know, that kind of thing. So that's really nice that those people enjoy, you know, learning about our community
do.
too, so.
Yeah, and we've had some of our entertainers stay over this group. I don't know where they'll stay, whether they'll stay in Souris or not, but the new hotel is just lovely
Mm.
for them, and we've used the bed and breakfast different times too,
Right,
so that
yeah.
works really well.
It's great to have the accommodations, and I think that helps attract these events to
Oh.
come to the community.
It does,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh,
No,
that's
really.
awesome.
And then again, there's nothing until April. and
Okay,
Sunday, April 14th at 3 o'clock at the community hall here. We're having Sisters of the Holy Rock. Now, do you
Mm.
remember them?
you
from
know, I
years
have
ago?
to say, I'm not very familiar,
Oh.
but when I read that, I was like, okay, I need to just do a little bit more
Yes,
investigative work and learn a little bit about them, but it just gave me the, like, I'm coming.
yes.
But I wasn't missing it.
Yeah. No, there's about 40 or 50, and they're men and women, and some of the men even dress up as nuns, and they just sing a variety of songs. They come with a show.
Oh,
And they're out of Winnipeg. I was just reading today, they formed in 1992, and I know we've had them here a couple of times way
okay,
back.
Okay.
And just very entertaining, and they do it sort of, their cost is less than a lot of shows that we bring in.
Okay.
And they sort of do it as, they love to sing.
right, yeah.
And as long as we cover their costs, they're basically happy with
Oh,
that,
that's
so.
amazing, that's amazing.
Yes.
Oh, exciting to see, to come to that show.
Yes, oh yes, no, we're looking forward to that one very much, and.
And is that the last, does that kind of wrap up your
Our-
concerts, events for the season?
Yes,
Is the
yeah,
one on April 14th?
yeah,
Okay,
and then we'll start again in September, October, somewhere, whenever we get the first
Okay.
one booked. And we're busy working on,
I was
those
just
ones.
about to ask you about, I know that's a
Yes.
process, about how you get to, like you get to kind of hear ahead of time or get little snippets of what these entertainers have to bring. And then
yes,
you get to choose, and hopefully it can work
Yes.
into a schedule. So tell us just a little bit more.
yeah. We go to a conference this coming fall, it's going to be in Brandon, so we're
Oh.
looking forward to that, because then more of us can go. We don't have to
Mhm.
worry about accommodations and things. And, but you go and you hear about 25 entertainers, and it's usually, like you say, snippets, it's 10, 15 minutes of entertainment, and then you can interview them and see what their requirements are, and when they will hope to tour,
Okay.
and the price. And that's become a big issue. I mean, price is always
Mm.
something we're concerned about, but I was on a conference call, actually came out of the Atlantic Council down there, and they were talking about it's so much more costly for the entertainers traveling now,
Mhm.
and so we've had to put our prices up, which we tried not to do, but you just can't keep losing money
That
on
is
these
right,
shows.
that is right,
know.
yes.
And we do want to get more quality entertainment, so you
Mhm.
have to pay for it.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, certainly you
Yeah.
do.
And
How much are tickets to the next two events? I meant to ask you that when we were
yes.
discussing them.
Adults are $30
Okay.
and students are $20.
Okay, excellent. And I understand they can pick up tickets at PharmaSave.
PharmaSave and Sharon Dunn too.
Okay.
She will hold tickets for you. Yeah,
Okay.
if you
Oh,
want
that's
from
great.
her, so.
Yeah,
And yes, no, it's, and on this conference call we were on, they stressed how important it is to make your entertainers feel welcome and
Mm.
comfortable.
mhm,
Because you've got to remember, they're in a different venue maybe every night, just like Rural Manitoba Theatre Centre. And so, you know, it's a long time to be away from home.
oh, absolutely, absolutely.
So the
And
more you
yet-
can do to make them feel good.
That's right, and this is their job,
It
right?
is,
This is what they do to make a living, so,
yeah.
you know, you really want them to feel welcome. And I think as entertainers, or I'm thinking that they probably all still, you know, talk to each other, and,
Oh,
you know,
yes.
you would want them to say wonderful things about Cirrus and pass it on to the
Exactly,
next
yes.
person, so.
Yeah, so
yeah.
we try and do that for them too, so
Yeah.
give them a little
Oh,
extra.
you ladies, or I should say all ladies, but
No,
you,
we
there's
actually
always the
allow-
the extras, which are so
Yeah,
wonderful. I had attended the brass composition at
Oh,
the
yes.
United Church, and even walking up to the church, like, you just, you know, the candlelight and everything, and it was
Yeah.
just, that made it so much extra special and just set the tone for the evening. It was just
Yes.
beautiful,
yes.
just beautiful.
Mhm.
So tell us about your group. How many board members do you currently
Well,
have?
at the moment, we have 9,
Okay,
yes. And like I say, some new people have come on, which is always encouraging too.
absolutely.
And they're stepping up and taking some of the board positions, so that's going to be good, because it's nice to have new ideas
Mhm.
and bring in new music or whatever kind of entertainment works, eh?
Right,
Yeah.
yes. So if someone was interested in, you know,
Sure.
talking, or thinking about joining the board, could they contact you, Heather?
Yes,
And maybe
yeah.
have a discussion and
Yes,
see how
yeah.
to
and
go about
come
that? And maybe
Yeah.
come to your next meeting or something like
Exactly, and
that.
see what it entails and see if it's right for them. So no,
Nice.
we're always welcoming. And sometimes we also have a group who just help out with events too.
Mm,
They
mhm.
don't, you know, their time is limited, they don't want the duties of a board, but
Right,
they want to help. And
Nice.
so we always encourage that too, so.
oh, that's great.
Mhm.
Prior to the show, Heather told me that this coming June, it'll be the 20th anniversary of
Yes,
the
Arts
Arts
Council.
Council, and that is just amazing,
Yes.
amazing.
It really is, yes, and we started out with coffee houses, you know, no money, and also we would do coffee houses and free entertainers
Yes.
coming in and things like that, and so it has grown over time.
Has it ever? Yeah,
Mhm.
amazing,
It
amazing.
really is.
Heather also told me that she has been the chairperson for these
Yeah.
20 years, and so what an amazing accomplishment, Heather. Congratulations to you.
Well, thank you.
You know, having the Arts Council grow to be what it is
Yes.
today is, you
It's-
know, under good leadership, and so,
Well, it's just been very rewarding. We've had
Yeah.
wonderful people on the board.
yeah, well, that helps too, but,
Yeah.
you know, kudos to you, 20 years.
Thank you, Jackie.
And it probably put her on the spot, maybe
You did.
embarrassed her a little bit, but. Is there
Yes.
anything else you would like to tell us about the Arts Council?
Just, I think we'll leave it at that and just say, don't forget trivia night, next Thursday, February 15th, at 7 o'clock at the Legion, and we'd love to see you there. It's gonna be a really fun night.
I
so
believe it, yes, I believe
Please
it. Well,
join us.
thank you so much, Heather, for joining us
Thank
and
you.
telling us about the Art Council event. So,
Mhm.
yeah, looking forward to some fun things coming this spring.
Good,
Good.
thank you, Jackie.
You're welcome. That is Spotlight on Cirrus for Thursday, February the 8th, 2024.